Hello everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Hope everybody's doing great today. It's Wednesday, August 30th. Currently it's 70 degrees. High today is 79. No chance of rain and winds at 4 miles per hour. I think it's either today or tomorrow we're supposed to mow. That little bit of rain made it grow some. It always does whenever it gets a little bit. One of these days, today or tomorrow, I'm not for sure. Today, though, there'll be a garden update. I haven't done one of those in quite a while, and thought y'all want to see, what things look like now. Actually, everything's right where it should be right now. The tomatoes, they start to go kind of downhill, but I still got lots of them growing on top. The bottom parts of the plants, all the leaves and stuff are dead, but up at the top they still look great. So I'm still going to have more tomatoes. And these beans, I keep picking them and there's more. I pick them, there's more. I pick them, there's more. That's one good thing about them. The only thing I don't like about the beans that I've got out there, there's two varieties, but at least one of them is too stringy. Too many strings. I mean, Joy strings them when she fixes them, but there's still strings on them, and you don't want to take forever trying to get them off. So I'm going to look into one that's more guaranteed to be stringless next year. But this one just is produced like crazy. Both these kinds I have out there have. And of course I still have a lot of onions, and I still got most of the carrots. I gave Mom some the other day, because not all of them are the same size. They're not all ready yet. Okay, what's for dinner tonight? We're going to have some breaded chicken tenders, some type of rice. I think there was a garlic and olive oil rice, and carrots. I'll probably fix them like candied carrots. That's about the only way I can get Joy to eat carrots. She likes them that way, but I don't know if I will or not for sure about that. And I'm sure we'll have some tomatoes sliced. Okay, I've got a review, a taste test today. This is from Aldi. It's Fit and Active. I thought this would be a good snack, instead of some type of any like Little Debbie cake or anything like that. I thought this would be better for me to snack on. And I also got a bag for Logan. They're the Fit and Active caramel rice cakes. They're gluten-free, 11 grams of whole grains per serving, and no high fructose corn syrup. So that's really good. No, that's not a big thing of treats, Kitty. She's thinking, wow, that's a big bag of treats. Okay, let me get my glasses on. Look at the nutrition facts. They're popped, not fried, also. If you have 15 pieces, it is 110 calories. That's not bad. It's got a half a gram of total fat. That's 1%. It's got no saturated fat, no trans fat, no cholesterol. 200 milligrams of sodium, that's 9%. Carbs, 24 grams, that's 9%. That's not bad for that many of them. 1 gram of fiber is 2%. She realizes probably this isn't a bag of treats. She's never got one this big. 1 gram of fiber is 2%. 9 grams of sugar, 9 grams added, it's 18%. That's really not bad compared to other types of snacks, of sweet snacks. 2% of iron. So doesn't have a whole lot of ingredients, so that's good. So right away I'm going to give it, well, how much was it on the sugar? Well, it is 18%, which is like 10% less than most things that are sweet that I've tried. So I'm going to give that like a 4.75 out of 5. And Right away I taste the caramel. I can taste it. That's good. You know, see kind of a glaze of it on there. They're not real hard either. They're just right. Yeah, that would definitely be like a sweet treat for me. They're really very good, everybody. That's what I like with coffee. Oh man, that's real good with coffee too. Yeah, the only thing possibly, you know, that I would take anything off at all would be the sugar, and it's really not that bad. So I'm going 4.75 out of 5 for nutrition facts, and I really love the flavor. They're surprisingly good, and they do taste like caramel. Yeah, I'm going to give that a 5 out of 5 for taste. Really good with coffee. I like them. Yeah. So, get you some of those at Aldi, and you know, you could probably, I don't know if Quaker is making those for them or not, but they seem a lot like theirs. I've tried their caramel ones before. They seem a lot like it. So if you don't have an Aldi, maybe you could look for the Quaker ones that are a lot like this one. They look the same and everything. Probably have about the same amount of, you know, nutrition facts too. So those are really good, and that's something I can eat and not think I'm getting too much sugar or anything. And once again, I don't have to watch my sugar. I do it on our own. We try to watch our sugar, but we've not been told we have to by our doctors. So, you know, if we want a sweet treat, we can have it, but we're trying to find better things to have that don't have as much sugar in them. So we're kind of just, you know, watching it on our own, that and salt too. So if you have problems with sugar, maybe you might not want to try this one. Maybe you want to try just the plain rice cake, or they have like other flavors. I think like cheese, something cheese and something else. You might want to try one of those. Okay, now wait a minute. As far as Aldi, I'm talking about Quaker has other flavors. I think they've got another flavor of these, but I can't remember what it is because I've never got it. I mean, I've never really looked. I'll have to look next time and see what other flavor they've got. If they've got another flavor, I might try them as well. Yeah, because they're really good. I'm imagine that if they had any other flavor, it would be good too. But check out the Quaker. They usually have quite a few different flavors, like at Walmart, I think. Okay, what's for dinner? Yeah, the tenders, rice, carrots, and tomatoes from the garden. Okay, we got some today's tidbits. Now, Hawaii utility blames firefighters for devastating wildfires. So I guess there's some blame throwing going around. Hawaii's electric utility has admitted that its power lines were responsible for starting a wildfire on Maui. However, the utility placed blame on county firefighters for prematurely announcing that the fire was under control and leaving the area. This premature departure, it says, led to a second wildfire igniting nearby, which turned devastating. Well, it sounded like they both needed to do their job differently. You know, they both needed to do some whatever the power board needed to do, what they say they should have turned off the power. Is not what it said, and now they're blaming them. Well, maybe they should have also stayed around too, but wouldn't have been as bad. Okay, fall shutdown at Yellowstone for grizzly research. Certain sections of Yellowstone Park will be closed this fall from August 28 to October 31. Well, that's only 3 days. They act like it was going to be really closed up, you know, the way I was thinking. This action will give scientists necessary time and space to conduct a vital survey on grizzly bear research for the Endangered Species Act. Signs will guide visitors away from research areas. Please follow these signs for safety and to support their work. Well, I was thinking it would take like a month to do something like that. Well, that is a month, from August 28th to October 31. I don't know why I was thinking. I think I was thinking October 28th to October 31st. So that is over a month. So that's good. My bad. India's lunar rover breaks ground in South Pole studies on the moon. They could have showed the rovers instead of just some tracks. India's Chandrayaan-3, after successful deployment of the rover, excuse me, Pragyan, is conducting groundbreaking experiments at the moon's south pole. One significant study involves the CHASE experiment aimed at learning the moon's surface thermal behavior. Despite encountering challenges like craters, the rover continues its exploration with caution. Zooming blue streak, lightning video baffles. Recently, a woman filming a lightning storm noticed a strange occurrence in her footage. Frame by frame, she spotted a zooming blue streak. Yet experts clarify the mysterious streak is not a physical object. It is a rolling shutter effect caused by her camera's recording process. Camera distortion frequently crafts such surreal visuals. So, okay, let's see if we can find some nice news or what's going on in the emails. Let's see anything. Oh, Big Lots wants me to open a Big Lots credit card. I don't think so. And get $25. Dollar Tree, trick out your table. Oh, they got Halloween stuff. Okay. I think it was right up here at the top. I don't see anything really. Okay, your presence is symbolic of your love. How to support someone who is grieving. And we all know somebody probably that's grieving. Okay, it shows this. Loss is an inextricable, indiscriminate part of life. Yet when we witness others experiencing it, despite our best intentions, the right things to say or do so often elude us, even those of us who have suffered our own deep losses. I still have struggled when I've been with a grieving person, grief specialist and activist Angie Cartwright shared with Nice News. In 2014, after experiencing a series of tragic deaths over the course of her life, Cartwright founded National Grief Awareness Day, observed annually on August 30th. The day is both a reminder to support the bereaved and call to action to shift our perspectives on grief, to resist viewing it as something that needs to be solved, or even worse, avoided altogether. In an effort to shed some light on a topic frequently relegated to the shadows, we spoke to 3 experts about how to best support someone who is grieving. It says you can read on for their advice and stuff. So, let's see. This entrepreneur is helping companies make the shift to the 4-day work week. And you know what? That's nice having a 4-day work week. The place I worked for that closed, that's what we did, a 4-day. I didn't care if I had to work 12, 14 hours. I loved having them, and I had Monday off, so I had Saturday, Sunday, and Monday to recover from terrible, terrible, rough job, you know. So I would sometimes drive, you know, I don't know how many thousands of miles in one week and to make deliveries. Okay, here's a picture. The 4-day work week was quickly becoming a global phenomenon. Hundreds of companies on at least 4 continents have adopted the concept, and there's even a search engine that job seekers can use to find remote opportunities with aligned businesses. Research has shown the shorter week can improve employee well-being without any loss in revenue or performance. But how do leaders and employees actually tackle the shift away from the traditional 5-day, 40-hour structure? With Smart Work Week, an initiative that provides step-by-step guidance and training to executives looking to implement the schedules at their own companies, entrepreneur Banks Benitez is answering that question. In 2020, Benitez led his own company, Uncharted, in adopting a 4-day work week. Though the concept was still in its infancy, he'd been intrigued not just by the promise it held to boost morale, but also by its potential to lend a competitive edge to recruitment. Uncharted was up against each big tech companies, and this was peak pandemic. The Great Resignation was on the horizon, and an increasing number of people seemed to be swapping the "I'll sleep when I'm dead" mindset to a more sustainable work-life balance. The results at Uncharted were undeniable. After a 3-month pilot, the company saw higher rates of recruitment and retention, and employees reported reduced work stress and increased mental health, all with no drop in key performance indicators or revenue for the company. That gave me an extra day to work out here on the yard and stuff, and I could take like Saturday and Sunday off and then do everything I needed to do in the yard and stuff like that on Monday, and then go to work Tuesday. I used to love it. I mean, it really, really was nice. And like I said, I didn't care if I had to work 12, 14 hours a day to get that like that, and sometimes even more, you know, because it was so worth it to me. Okay, there's no quote of the day today. So anyway, that's going to be it for this morning's coffee break. I sure hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, I hope you have a great day. Check out my garden update later on, everybody. Bye, everyone, and God bless.